26. Yep.
26 years old, and you're killing it. You're doing great.
Thank you.
What do you say to a person who, let's say, goes to school, gets their 4-year degree at college or university, and they're just starting out in the world, or somebody who drops out? What's the best 2 pieces of advice you could give to a young man or woman just starting out with their career?
Excuse me, I think your net worth does equal your net worth. I don't think I would be in the position I am, or in the position that I'm going to be in the next couple of years, if I hadn't have made some of the connections or friendships or partnerships that I've made thus far. I've always said I would rather have 50% of a watermelon than 100% of a grape. And I think that's so true, and that's true with different ventures that I'm in right now. I would much rather have 10% of a watermelon or 20% of a watermelon than 100% of a grape. So I think making those connections and keeping those connections is key. And then I would, obviously you could differentiate them, but I would say work ethic and integrity. I think those 2 things are going to get you so far, whether you have a degree or whether you don't have a degree. I know very many successful people who don't have a degree, and I know successful people who do have a degree. But the difference between those who do and do not is just the piece of paper. They still have a lot of integrity, and those successful people work their guts off. So,
there's an old saying: "It's not what I know, it's who I know." And let's say you got a guy. Okay, I'm a shy guy. I just finished university. I'm 22 years old, 21 years old. I'm an introvert, and you're telling me I should go meet people, and I know that's the fact too.
Yeah,
I know it's important to network. What do you say to the shy person who's just like, I just don't want to do this. I'm terrified of doing that.
You've got to get out of your comfort zone. You've got to be willing to do some of those things. For that person who says, I don't want to, or I can't, I'm too shy, until you're willing to do something, you'll never know what the benefits are going to be. And so it's hard for me to just say, yeah, go do it. If they really don't want to do it, if they really don't want to do it, then find something that works for you. If that's working behind a screen, or if that's doing something technology wise, there are a lot of potential opportunities in technology. I'm not an expert in that field, but if you don't like talking to people face to face, do it behind a screen or do it virtually, because you can still connect with people that way. I don't know that I'm the biggest fan of that, but there's still that opportunity.
Yeah, big time.
But you got to do it. That's the bottom line.